Attack on India ever, the biggest attack ever. It's been called India's 9/11, and the Prime Minister has decided to talk tough. Now India is taking up the Mumbai attack at a diplomatic level with Pakistan. Sources in the Pak Prime Minister's office say that Indian Prime Minister Manmohan Singh has asked his Pakistani counterpart to send the ISI chief to New Delhi to share intelligence about the Mumbai attack. Now Yusuf Raza Gilani has agreed to cooperate with India in tackling terrorism. Of course, Gilani had earlier issued a statement as well denying Pak's involvement in the attacks on Mumbai. But now the Prime Minister is not willing to back out. He is clearly saying that the ISI chief should be sent over across the border to India to share intelligence. Our correspondent Kartikeya Sharma now joins us with the very latest. Kartikeya, clearly the need of the hour. The Prime Minister under attack from every side. His opponents saying that there was a complete lack of intelligence. Now he's decided it's time to take it up with the highest authorities in Pakistan. Alright, Kartikeya, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Yes. Prime Minister received call from the President of Pakistan. He received call from Hamid Karzai. That's the twist in the tale, that he didn't call them, he got a call from them. That's one. And secondly, both Hamid Karzai and the President of Pakistan, because yesterday Zardari had already spoken with Sonia Gandhi. So today he got a call from the President, and the President of Pakistan was of the view that if Mr. Singh is willing, then he is willing to send his Home Secretary or ISI chief or people in charge of actionable intelligence to India, to New Delhi, so that they can coordinate as to who attacked. They can coordinate in terms of investigation with FBI and RAW. So I think the big picture is somehow there's great amount of international pressure on the government of Pakistan, the government of Afghanistan, because hotbed. Pakistan is the hotbed, not Afghanistan, because the greater casualty of this global jihad is Afghanistan and India, and these are the homegrown terrorists from Pakistan. So Pakistan is feeling the heat, and that
clearly, Kartikeya, while we're seeing a very strong Karachi link emerge, we've seen those satellite calls being made back to Karachi. We also saw Hafiz Saeed, the head of the Lashkar-e-Taiba, in fact urging a huge gathering to go out and attack India. We've seen those things happen. So is Pakistan in a way trying to preempt the pressure, the international pressure that will be made to mount? Because we've seen internationally in the US, in the UK, there's been a huge amount of focus on this story. Are we seeing an attempt on the part of the Pakistani government to preempt that pressure by offering to help?
Yes, Rahul, that's the point I wanted to make, because if you just go back to Cuba, when Dr. Singh had a meeting with Parvez Musharraf, people here, even BJP, if I include them, they were appalled at the fact when Prime Minister mentioned that both Pakistan and India, they are victims of global terrorism, they are victims of global jihad. And then the opposition at that point of time had said that by equating our casualty of terrorism with Pakistan is sort of a strategic misadventure. But and you take that, I take that timeline a little forward, and now it's like Indian 9/11. And now Pakistan is saying that we are willing to cooperate, we are willing to send our officials. Not only they are preempting, because they know that if they don't do it, then the heat for them will be too much to bear.
But the question, Kartikeya, is that the Lashkar-e-Taiba and all these outfits openly and brazenly actually operate from Pakistan-occupied Kashmir, from areas like Muzaffarabad. If the new government over there is making these promises, giving these assurances, then why does it not clamp down on the activities of these banned outfits? These are banned not just in India, but across the country and across the world, in fact.
Yes, Rahul, you have been to Pakistan a number of times, and you would agree with me that Pakistan is spasmodically democratic and temperamentally very autocratic. And you would know that whoever, whether it's the President of Pakistan or it's the Prime Minister, they actually don't have two most important things under their control. One is intelligence, second is army, and with army comes the nuclear deterrent. They don't have it, and they are under control. They don't control the army. So if you don't control the intelligence, you don't control the army, what say do you have in the foreign relation, or what say do you have in foreign affairs? So I think for Mr. Zardari or even President of Pakistan, it's like they don't have power to interfere or even clamp down. If you just go back, what happened with Daniel Pearl, even Musharraf couldn't control his intelligence. He was killed, and Musharraf was in America, and he was not even aware of the fact that a rebel ISI faction had done away with Daniel Pearl.
Sure, but if the government wants to clamp down, surely they can do that. Padmaji, you wanted to say?
Absolutely. In fact, the ISI seems to have a mind of its own as far as Pakistan is concerned. Very often, even the government, the elected government of the country does not have any control over the ISI. In fact, Kartika, thank you very much for giving us that information. We are joined now from Pakistan by our correspondent Irfan Masood. Irfan, is there a sense in Pakistan now that by carrying out this attack, now clearly there are links emerging that the ISI might be behind the Mumbai attacks, and if that certainly is the case, by targeting the citizens of Britain and America in Mumbai, Pakistan might actually have shot itself in the foot, because we've seen a very, very aggressive President-elect Obama talking about how they'll hunt down terrorists on Pakistani territory if need be.
Actually, the fact is the ISI involvement has never been proved. There were reports of ISI involvement in bombings or other terrorist activities, but there has never been any strong proof to be proved the same facts.
Fair enough, but what is the word that you're getting from the Pakistani government as far as this attack is concerned? The Prime Minister and the President have spoken. What are your sources in the government telling you? Is Pakistan prepared to cooperate with India?
Yes, absolutely. You know, the enemy is common on Pakistani tribal in Pakistani tribal areas and on the eastern borders of India. Both militancy and liberation movements, you know, they are on against the state government. And what Zardari said, that there is a common anti-state actor in both the countries, and we have to curb it down with joint efforts and with a much stronger move then.
Alright, Shah Mahmood Qureshi, the Pakistan Foreign Minister, is in fact in India. He's at Ajmer, and our correspondent over there spoke to him a short while ago. Let's listen into what the